And shit, I just love. I just like to look at myself as a person who can't be bought. You know, you can't buy me as far as, you know, oh, let's give him this amount of money and he'll do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do things because I want to. If I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, we'll pay you to rap like this, and I'm like, I don't rap like that. You know, but I don't get out like that though. I get out like this.
Yeah, I got a question about that a little bit later, but I guess I can ask it now. There's actually I think an album called Full Metal Jacket. It's an unreleased album, recorded while under Jive. It is said that Jive tried to clean up your image, and that's what made you depart from the label. Is that true?
Well, what it was that was going to be my next album on Jive. I was going to do that, and the reason that made me depart from I departed from the label is because you know, I wanted to actually move on, and well, not move on, but I wanted to start my own record label, and I wanted them, you know, to give me a distribution deal or something opposed to the record deal that I was still under in 1991, which I wasn't really getting paid nothing off my record store. You know, I wanted them to give me a distribution deal so I can push my own record and make my own money. You know what I'm saying? Let me grow up in the industry. Don't leave me like down here like a little boy and just keep feeding me scraps. You know what I'm saying? I want some real money. I want to see 300,000-400,000, a few million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they wouldn't give me the chance to do that. They was just like, well, we want you to stay under the same contract you've been under since '91. And I'm like, I can't do that. I'm evolved as an artist. I'm starting to be a businessman now. I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? My music is growing. I can't just be an artist. I know the game about being an artist now. I want to be a label. I want to run my own label, and I want y'all to back me. And they wouldn't do it. So, you know, that caused friction between me and them. You know, because I was trying to stand my ground and hold my ground. And then I was like, well, let me off the label. You know, just let me off, and I'll go get a deal, distribution deal somewhere else. And
that's what he did.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't let me off the label.
Oh. And
then they you know, they since they were pissed off, they would half-ass market and promote my project. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, my album would come out and you know, it'd be like half-ass. The video ain't showing like it used to. The radio playing what it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like slowly killing me as an artist and my stock as an artist. Slowly, every album I drop, they put less and less marketing and promotion into it until when they let me off the label, I'm not worth as much as I was a year ago or 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I get off the label, and by the time they let me off the label, my stock was down to like maybe 100,000 copies. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still trying to, you know, learn about independent at that point in time. And you know, it wasn't easy for me as far as being an independent artist, being on a major label for 7-8 years, and then being dropped into the fish, to the shark tank without really too much knowledge of knowing independent. It was like, since you want to be independent, okay, motherfucker, you have to be independent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You know, so I guess that was their way of letting me be independent. You know what I'm saying? Letting me go with like half-ass record sales, and you know, as far as, you know, they ain't nobody seeing my new video and they ain't tripping on it because they ain't been marketing and promotion it. So then I had to try to figure out the independent game. Literally just figure it out, and from things that I knew and seen or learned or whatever while I was in the major and dealing with them, I eventually, you know, shit, after all of that time, now we got Thug World LLC, and we trying to make that work with on label and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, do you think any of your Jive unreleased material will ever be released?
I don't know if they do. I think, you know, I think, you know, they probably will do it, especially if I if I drop a new album and it blows up, and and I get at least 200,000 or 300,000 copies, that's they'll eyebrow will raise over there about my old album. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure someone's eyebrow is gonna raise up over.
It's all about money.
Yeah.
I heard a new song that you did. I'm a Rider.
Yeah, that's off the new album, Home Sweet Home.
You can tell us about the song or how you were inspired by the song, because it sounds a lot like Tupac's Dope Fiend Steiner or Suzanne Vega's Tom Steiner.
Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I wanted to do something like kind of catchy, but I had to still keep the shit gangster. You know what I'm saying? And so as far as gangster, I was like, well, the hook could be gangster, and I can catch them if I do something real familiar like that and shit. It came together pretty smooth. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a gangster, so I gotta kick some gangster shit, and I gotta sell some records too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as far as just entertaining people, that's what I came up with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a pretty catchy song. I like it. Is there a favorite album that you recorded yourself that you would like tell a fan to pick up, like out of all your albums, that you think reflects your personal life the best?
I would say definitely this new one, Home Sweet Home.
All right.
This album called Immortalized.
Okay.
It was on Jive Records. And I mean, man, they got some hot tracks on there. If you ain't heard none of that shit, man, you know, be mad at yourself if you pick it up and you a Spice One fan and you didn't have that one.
Alright.
That's the one you need. And as far as independent, go pick up Spiceberg Slim if you can find that. And it's another album called The Truth where I got a Nuggets jersey on, so check those out.
Alright. Is there anyone that you would like to work with that's out now, like Rick Ross or The Game or Lil Eazy-e or anybody in particular? Definitely.
Well, we got Game on this new album. I ain't really talked to Rick Ross, and Lil Eazy, that's my dude right there. I'm just kind of waiting to see him. We probably get down or something. Me and his pops is real cool.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? That was my dude right there. Lil Eazy is my homie, man. That's my dude right there.
So you have created I think a total